Douglas for Adventures of a Sailor Girl. Have with me Lincoln Dews, heading south, double-handed sailing, or short-handed sailing as we call it. Your first time. Is it your first Hobart too?
No, it's my third Hobart.
First
Hobart. Time short-handed, but yeah, third Hobart.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's really exciting to have you here. You just got down here from Queensland. What are you most excited about with this new class?
I think it's the challenge of it all. Even getting to this point has been a mammoth effort. There's a lot of, I guess everyone can relate, there's a lot of things come in to get to this point, so we're excited to be here. We had a really good delivery run, 380 miles of some really tough sailing, so it was good to kind of put the boat through its paces and test every sail and kind of just go through what we're going to be experiencing. But yeah, looking excited for the race. Like, it's a challenge for me that very much outside of my comfort zone. Sailing world I've dabbled in, but not a great deal. My background's in kind of other stuff, so to be here to be able to compete, yeah, very excited.
And Hell's Bells, what kind of boat is it for those who don't know?
So it's a Jeanneau Sunfast 3200. It's a little bit of an older model, early 2000s. Really small rigs, short, stable, and kind of really designed for that kind of a bit more of a heavy air course. So we're hoping to get a bit more breeze on the nose, a little bit of downwind running, and just a bit of a variety, I think, is probably what we're hoping for.
And your partner, because we're talking about co-skippers now, which can be confusing for people. You're a skipper, they're a skipper.
We're all skippers.
We're all skippers, exactly. So, I mean, how much experience do they have, and what do you draw off one another?
So yeah, I'm really lucky. So I'm sailing with Andrew Scott. He's won the race overall one time, and he's won, I think, 5 or 6 divisional wins. So he's quite, I guess, experienced going south. A little bit of an older, so we've got a bit of an age difference as well, which works really well. We both bring, I guess, different backgrounds to this. I'm probably a little bit more gun-ho than he is. He's very calming offshore, but at the same time, like, I think all the competitive experience he has had in this race goes a long way. Like, right from the start, we're talking about going to actually race the race properly. And then even on the other side of it, like, I come from quite a maths and weather background actually as well, so I'm very comfortable downloading all the grips and kind of doing the data analysis, where he's been down there a million times and it feels confident out there. So I think we can work well together, and we have been up in Queensland, so this is just another step, and we're just looking forward to just getting out into proper ocean racing. Learning
off each other all the time, which I think is great. Now, given that he's won the race previously, your co-skipper overall, what are his thoughts on you guys being somewhat separate from the overall results, so to speak?
I think it's
and yours.
Yeah, well, you know what? In all honesty, I think it's fine. Like, we're racing the short-handed guys. Like, there's no us or them or anything, and if we were racing in the big race, it doesn't matter, because we're only racing our division, right?
100%. So, you've got to win your division to win the race.
Exactly.
I think that's something we've learned of old.
Exactly. And that's where, I guess, where our approach is. Look, there's 10 boats within a couple of points rating of each other in the two-handed class, so we're all going to be, if the blue water point scores anything to go by, everyone's going to be following each other and trying to cover each other, and it's going to be really good fleet offshore racing. So I think that's kind of where our head's at. I think that's where most of the fleet's head's at. We're just excited to kind of be able to go race each other and really kind of push that two-handed fleet.
100%. Now, having missed the race last year, a lot of people are so keen to go, but it's still a little bit tumultuous, I guess. It's just that kind of environment. What are your thoughts? How excited are you about heading south on Boxing Day? And I mean, what does the race mean to you, given how tough the last 18 months have been? Yeah,
it means a lot, actually. Just to be here and be involved. It's a race that's kind of, I've only been on a few times, but it's I've enjoyed it every time, and I've been lucky. Like, I used to grow up with my old man, used to fly out Christmas Day to come down and do the race. So it's been a part of, I guess, our family for a long time.
But newer to you?
Very newer to me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it's been tough 18 months. Like, we were excited to do a lot more offshore sailing and a lot more short-handed sailing, but that wasn't to be. So just to be here and be able to race is kind of the main thing right now.
Absolutely. Well, I just wish you all the best, to you and your co-skipper, and hopefully we'll see you in Hobart. It's still going to be hard for some of us to make it down there. I think it might be easier to go by boat. I'm
Almost
gonna have to,
at this stage.
I'll just go and hitchhike offshore and see if I can get a ride down with somebody.
Bet, yeah.
Exactly. Awesome. Good luck to you.
Cheers.
You're
Thanks
welcome.